Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Friday, August 13th, 2021. So, what's the setup right now? Let's go over that first. Right now, stock futures are relatively flat, slightly higher. Okay, nothing major going on here. 10-year yield is stable. Okay, lovely. Dollar lower. All right, not good for human beings, but the market likes that. And crude oil is hovering at about $69 a barrel. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that crude oil is going to move much higher relatively shortly. So you watch for that. It's going to be interesting, and this is going to affect the market in a huge way. Look, I understand here that you got Citigroup this week and J.P. Morgan talking about this market here about to take some kind of a hit. Okay, what are they saying? Like I covered yesterday, are they talking about a normal market correction, which we don't get anymore? Do they mean this market is about to melt down? What are they telling their clients? I mean, this is just too stupid in my view. And if they prop up crude, it's not going to happen at all. Crude this entire freak show thing that's going on here right now. Maybe they're just trying to scare people. I don't know. But again, understanding the drivers behind all this makes it easy for you and me to really, with a large degree of accuracy, understand what the market's going to do. With a stable 10-year yield, with crude oil, where it is right now in a weaker dollar, the market literally cannot fall precipitously. Sure, we can have a normal correction, but nothing major can happen, especially with the Fed's balance sheet hyper-ballooning. Look, this market is going to come down at one point, and it is going to be biblical. That's the truth. But it's not going to be by accident. It's going to be some kind of thing engineered, of course, by the same entities that are fostering this, record run in the market. Higher, 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 higher on suppressed rates. It's just a matter of time, people, before we have an implosion in the debt market. And that's where you need to focus your eyeballs on. Forget the stock market. We all know the stock market is deriving value from other things. Those other things, number one, being the debt market. Okay? Period. The end. And then, of course, crude oil, weaker dollar, Fed's balance sheet. It's very, very simple. And the fixation that people have, even, turn on Bloomberg, CNBC, Fox Business, all they do is talk about Dow right now, Dow futures, S&P futures, NASDAQ futures. It's all about the stock market, the stock market. It's a distraction. Look here. Don't look here. Because if people understood the super beyond belief hyper bubble that we have in the debt market, they would be afraid. Because this is a monster that is engulfing the world by design. Central banks hyperinflating this monster in debt in their attempt to buy it all, in their attempt to become the lenders and buyers of last resort. Henceforth, why we have central banks, all doing the same thing at the same time. The IMF issuing SDRs, which is just another form of debt here. A supplemental reserve currency. That's all it is. Nothing's changed. For you and me, we understand the situation. And what are we doing? We're taking action against it, okay? Betting against it by holding hard assets. Let's move forward here. So, like I said earlier, you got stock futures flat, slightly higher. Crude oil, $69 a barrel, and I think it's setting up for a big move higher. I really do. Let's see if I'm right there. I'm not saying today For those of you that, if it goes down tomorrow, oh, Greg said the market for the crude is going to go higher. No, I'm telling you how it's going to play out moving forward here. Wait for some kind of an event to occur that is going to prop up crude, because without crude, the market's dead. The market is dead in the water. You all know that. So it's the lifeblood of this military-industrial complex. Anyway, we got gold and silver now catching a bid. Yesterday I got it backwards. I forgot what I said actually. But anyway, right now they are catching a bid. But I expect gold and silver to continue to consolidate here. Okay? You know how it works. I'm going to say it again. I want to teach you all about the market. When an asset falls, it could be any asset, they tend to consolidate for a while. See a little volatility there, okay? And then once investors kind of, stop being fearful, they jump back in. Exactly like what happened to cryptocurrencies. We had a massive fall in cryptocurrencies. They consolidated for a while. Now, guess what? They're on their way back up. And cryptos, people, you can mark my words, right here and right now, are going much higher moving forward. Okay, does that mean that we're not going to see a drop here or there? Of course, that's how markets work. A random walk with an upward drift for the most part. Okay, that's how they work. But I'm just telling you the trajectory here for cryptocurrencies is much higher. And despite, major Wall Street banks here calling for some kind of a fall in the market, stock market's going much higher too. Much, much higher, as long as crude gets propped up. Look, you know the market better than most Wall Street analysts. I'm telling you right now, if you follow this blog, you are light years ahead of the curve. Light years. And I am so proud of that, to be able to sit here and share this information with you, keep you all on the right side of this market. By allowing you, all of you, to understand the dynamics, what's moving the market, what's lying underneath it, okay? It takes the confusion out of it, and it allows you to make the proper decisions after you do your own research. You say, hey, you know what Greg said makes sense to me. I want to look into that a little bit. And you're going to find out that every single thing that I'm explaining to you is spot on. I'm going to tell you that right now. But always do your own research, and then you make your own decisions as to what you should be doing here, taking advantage of the situation. You understand? That's what we need to do. Their mission here is to destroy as many people as they possibly can, and I mean in the literal sense, okay? There's all kinds of control mechanisms in place. We are one world under surveillance now. You're being surveilled as you're watching this video. There is no doubt about that. It's a very sick, twisted environment we are in. But that does not mean that we can't take advantage of things, at least in an attempt to get through this. Again, we all know, you, me, I think most people, that a moment of reckoning is approaching. We know how it's going to work out. We know how it's going to play out. Okay, it's very simple. The only question with regard to that is when, and nobody is smart enough to know, because it's going to be a moment of their choosing. I am not in the business of picking market tops nor market bottoms. I am in the business of looking at trends in the market and riding them. So what do? We trade the market we have. We look at assets. What's going on with regard to this or that or the other thing? And then we jump in here and we make decisions, educated decisions based upon what is happening and what we know is going to occur. You understand? It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. Anyway, look, this video here, I think it's been very, very important. I want people to hear this stuff. So again, what am I doing? I am counting on you, all of you, to share my work. It's so simple. There's a little thumbs up down here if you like my work. Click on that, and then you're going to have the opportunity to share this on your social network. Share it everywhere. Okay, this is not Greg Mannarino's thing. This is our thing. And a lot of you have been with me for years and years and years. Anyway, that's it, people. Love you a lot. I'll see all of you at the end of the day. Looking forward to it. And that's it.